Some other things I want to show is how Dynamics 365 and the Education Blueprint connect seamlessly to Outlook. So I have a request here that's come in from Abby asking about a COVID-19 question. So will my studies in the upcoming year take place online or in person? So I want to track this. I'm in Outlook right now, and this works through Outlook on your desktop, Outlook on the web, or even Outlook on your phone. So I've received this email from Abby, and I want to track it to Dynamics so that I can ensure that the request gets actioned. So I'm just going to click on the three dots here. In Outlook, it's actually a button near the top, and click Dynamics 365. And because it recognizes the email address, it's actually pulled up the contact record for Abby Smith, which is extremely useful if somebody is interacting with Abby for the first time. I can see things like her contact information and then previous cases that that Abby opened with us, or previous kind of requests. So this kind of gives me, without ever meeting Abby, this gives me some information about Abby so that I get to know her a little bit before I start to interact. So I'm going to actually create a case out of this so that I ensure that somebody looks at this email and responds to it accordingly. So I'm just going to go new record and a case. And I'm still in Outlook, keep in mind, and now I'm creating a case inside of Dynamics. I can then assign that case, let's say, to a caseworker at my higher education institution, or I can just go ahead and save and close. If I go to view the record, I can actually see the case and then see that this email is attached to that case. So if somebody else is working on it, they can take a look at the email and get a feel for what the request actually is. So there's the email actually attached, which I can also open. And if somebody else is working on this who isn't me, that case gives them useful context to work on this request. So that is an example of how Outlook and Dynamics 365 are connected to each other. You can also, what benefit does this bring? Folks who are used to working Outlook can kind of stay within that system to some extent. And then you can track back things like emails, appointments, and tasks back to Dynamics with the push of a button, so that you don't need to do double data entry. It's the Outlook component.